Hello everyone.
What?
Long time no see. So we're really sorry that we've not really been on social media much, or we haven't done much recently, but life's been throwing those curveballs again, and yeah, there's been quite a lot going on. I've had quite a few horrible health issues going on as well, haven't I?
Yeah.
So it's been sort of, we've not really gone anywhere or done anything. So obviously our last trip away was New York, which hopefully you would have seen the vlogs by now. And I did finally get round to editing the travel home day a few days ago. So that's just recently gone up. Great big gap, I'm afraid, between them, but it got there in the end.
A bit delay, a bit like the flight.
Yeah, very much like the flight.
So.
But yeah, so yeah, there's been a lot going on. I've had a lot of health issues going on, and so we've just not been in a position to go anywhere or do anything. Or whoa, it's all right. The camera is balanced on a table on a very wobbly tripod, and Gary's just decided to have a little flip out there, move his legs around, and the whole thing's going. But yeah, so anyway, we are in Westbury, which is in Wiltshire. Not far from Bath, and we have done this very spontaneous last minute trip here. We only booked it a couple of days before we came. Got a real bargain with the lodge because it was like last minute, but basically my dad, bless him, wanted to come to Bath, and he used to be an architect, and he did some architecture and stuff here, and he said that he'd like to come back here.
And there was a pole dance for pensioners.
Oh, do shut up. And he's not been very well lately, and so we thought...
chafing.
You do realise my dad watches this. Anyway, so Dad hasn't been well lately, and we thought it would cheer him up to bring him away, so we booked up this very last minute trip to come here. We did arrive yesterday, but we were absolutely shattered. We took a bit of a wrong turn, as is usual with Gary, and added about another 4 hours to our journey. Or it felt like it. No, it wasn't, but it felt like it. But yeah, it was a very long journey yesterday, and then we got here, and by the time we'd unpacked and we'd found something to eat, we had a bit of a to do with we got a takeaway, but that was quite a trial, wasn't it, trying to get the guy to...
sort of in the middle of...
We are literally in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it's in the middle of trees, which is the bad thing, but it's not good if you want something to eat.
It's very rural.
Chewing a tree.
Yeah, it's very rural. Oh, you keep banging your feet, and this whole thing is going to go in a minute. If you suddenly lose us, that's why. Yeah,
ship.
It's very rural here, yeah. So yeah, we finally got. By the time we'd done all that yesterday, we were shattered. So we thought, right, what we'll do is we'll wait until tomorrow, and then we'll film this bit. So today we've actually been into Bath. We took Daddy, and we went on a sightseeing hop on hop off bus, which we just hopped on and stayed on, didn't we? We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't get off. But the weather's been really nice. It's been really warm.
Yeah, it was pretty good today.
And then we had a wander around the town. We had some lunch, and then we've come back, and I've made some dinner here tonight, and we've chilled out. We've got a hot tub here, so we've had a couple of dips in the hot tub today, one this morning and one this evening.
Yeah, we were hot tub virgins.
Yeah, we've never been in a hot tub before.
Longer.
Yeah, and Gary was like, oh, I'm not getting in there, I'm not getting in there.
I couldn't really see the point in it.
I don't see. I said, well, I have been in a hot tub, as in like when you've gone to like certain like swimming pool areas and whatever, they've often got like a separate one, but not been in one sort of on the lodge or anything. And Gary was, I was saying, take your swim shorts with you, there's a hot tub. Oh no, I'm not going to do that, I'm not getting in there. So I bought them anyway. And then he eventually got in there, and he loved it.
Yes, I was quite surprised how hot it was actually, but
and I said to him,
for some reason it's called a hot tub, so the clue's in the name.
Yeah,
but I was expecting it to be like a plunge pool.
He said that to the woman at the reception. He said to the woman at reception, it's a hot tub. Didn't expect it to be hot. Yeah.
Well, you don't, do you? If it's a hot tub, you expect it to be really cold, the ice cubes floating around in it.
Anyway,
but it was really warm.
It's really nice, and it was quite refreshing to get in there after we'd walked around Bath, wasn't it? To come back and like chill out, and you know. So
yeah, it's a good way of getting all that sweat and dead skin off your body.
Don't be disgusting. I'm not putting that bit in. You're vile. It was nice to come back and relax in there after we'd been to Bath. That was really nice. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'll put the clips in that we did today. We didn't do much filming, to be honest, because we were sort of more concentrating really on looking after Dad and making sure that he was okay, because it's quite a big thing for him now going out and about. He sort of finds it quite difficult. So we were sort of concentrating on that more than anything, weren't we? But I'll put a few clips in of what we did today. We're not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. We were thinking of going to Longleat because it's only a few miles from here. But the forecast for tomorrow is heavy rain. So we're thinking we're only here for a few days. Yeah.
But it's rain all day,
but it's a lot of money to pay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be pretty heavy first thing in the morning.
Yeah. So we thought we might get up in the morning. Dad's a bit shattered, so he said he'd quite like to stay here and just rest tomorrow for a bit. So I think that we might pop back to Bath and have a mooch around the shops and do some bits that we didn't get to do today.
Yeah.
And then just come back here and relax and chill out. I think that's what we want to do. Is there's lots of bits of pollen and lots of little flies, and just chill out.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday we are hoping to meet up with some of our Disney vlogging friends. So Emma and John, from Emma and John You're Welcome.
Known as Gemma.
They're not known as Gemma. Gary's made that up in
I
the
like
last...
to join people's names together. So
Yeah.
we've got a friend called Chris and Ed, friends called Chris and Ed, and I call them Cred, Chris and Ed. And I thought John and Emma. Gemma, John and Emma. Gemma.
Yeah, so he's now...
They don't know this.
And I've got a friend called Gemma, and every time he keeps saying Gemma, I keep thinking, who's he talking about?
So
Anyway,
collective street
so,
name.
and they have their little dog Louis, who is adorable, and they came to us, it'll be a few years back now,
Yeah, it was a while back, yeah.
3 or 4 years ago now, maybe. They came to us for the day, and they met our little Pablo and stayed with us for some dinner. And so we thought, as we're not far from them, it'd be nice to meet up with them, and I really want to go and meet little Louis. So got a little present for him, haven't we?
Yeah.
Got a duck that squeaks, which they'll probably be sick of by the time he's gone with it. But yeah, so if we meet them, we'll perhaps take the camera along with us and show you a bit of that as well.
Maybe.
But we'll see how we go. This is not going to be like a big vlogging thing, but it's just for now. Yeah, so I'll put the clips in. But yeah, we came back from New York in December and haven't really done anything since, have we? But we do still have our annual passes for Disneyland Paris, and they run out at the beginning of September, so we really need to go back to make them worthwhile.
Yeah, otherwise
So
that would have been a complete waste of money.
yeah, well, it wouldn't, because we sort of got our money back almost from that trip with the parking and the days that we were there and everything. But
but that trip was a bit of a disaster.
yeah, well, that was the one we got
Weather-wise.
rained on. I'm sure I'll put a link down below or whatever to that one, but that was...
I mean, speaking of Emma and John, Gemma, I mean, they were there, not in Disney, but they were in France.
the week before us.
Literally the week before us, leading up to when we went over. And they had like blue skies every day. And then the day we arrived, it was sort of like okay-ish. And then from there on in...
Yeah, the day we arrived, it was lovely.
Yeah, but from there on in, it just like...
Yeah,
it was
torrential.
horrible. It was cold.
We've never been so wet
and
in
it
all
just
our lives.
chucked it there. And I mean, we were like proper soaked right through to our,
Undies.
underwear. Really badly. And it was like, God, what a disastrous week. Such a shame. It's nicer when it's
And
not.
we both came home with COVID. Yay!
Oh yeah, we caught.
Which has sort of been
we think we caught that
on the train.
on one of their a very overcrowded double-decker train going into Paris.
No, it was coming home. It was the coming home from Paris in the rush hour, wasn't
coming
it?
home from Paris and Russia, and there was loads of people on it,
Coughing and spluttering
and sneezing,
including
and
that very grubby-looking man.
Tiny little window open next to me, and I pushed it open and trying to suck the air in from out of the window, but obviously it didn't work. But
yeah,
that was.
But yeah, we came home with COVID, and that sort of has been the start of some of my health issues, to be honest. Yeah, it sort of started to get worse, and we managed to sort of struggle through New York, and then from January onwards it's just been, I hit rock bottom, didn't I, really? And it's just been a lot of issues, which are still ongoing, but I'm trying to fight through them. So but yeah, so we need to go to Disney, so I'm hoping the next month or so we will get over to France to go over and be interesting to see all the new bits, see what they've done, because they've obviously Studio One was closed for a while. I believe that's now been reopened. They were revamping bits in the village, so I know there's still lots of work going on, and I know there's still lots of things that aren't open and so on, but it'd just be interesting to go over and see what has changed and what's going on. So anyway, we'll love you and leave you for now. I'll put the clips in of what we've done today, and we'll see what we do tomorrow. But I think this is just a chill out couple of days, isn't it, really?
I bought my drone.
Yeah, he might do some.
Well, I have to
he
find
does
some.
drone on a lot.
I bought my drone. It's all fully charged up, really, and it's be nice to get an aerial view to see where we are, because we literally can't see anything because there's so many trees around, which is really nice. But just to get a bit of an aerial view. But the problem is this place doesn't have a swimming pool, and almost as a replacement of that, every lodge has got a hot tub. So as you can imagine, there's lots of people and families in hot tubs in every lodge. So I think once I start flying a drone above everyone, they're going to think it's a bit weird.
But
so maybe I can't, unless I'll find a field around here somewhere where it's away from hot tubs.
But we have struck lucky with this lodge. I will take you actually for a quick look round and show you. We got this really, really incredibly cheap, because we booked it literally 2 days or 3 days before we came. We got it for like about 2/3 off, and it is a 4-bedroom 3-bathroom lodge. It is amazing. I'll take you around in a minute and show
really
you.
Big, actually.
You'll have to excuse the mess, because as I say, we've been out today, we've come back, we've eaten some dinner and thrown everything everywhere, and Dad, because he's not feeling well, has now gone to bed, so I can't show you his room or his bathroom, but I can show you the rest.
But his room pretty much the same as ours.
Yeah, it mirrors the ones on the other
side.
Not ours. Oh yeah, our one, the double one, but the bathroom doesn't. Yeah, the bathroom does mirror ours, I suppose, doesn't it? Because then there's the family bathroom, which is the different one. Yeah,
we thought we only had. We only had 2 bathrooms.
Well, it was advertised as 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
Then we kept opening all these doors to try and find a way around, and all of a sudden, boing, there was like another bathroom.
Well, we'd said to Dad, you can have the master bedroom with the ensuite, because it's a walk-in shower, and we thought that would be better for him. And then the other bathroom, which we were told, was a bath with a shower over it, and we said, well look, we can step in and out of that, so that's fine. So you have the ensuite. So we went to have the other double bedroom, and then I went to open this door thinking, what's here? And I went, oh, just found another ensuite. So yeah,
so you've got a bathroom each.
Yeah, but it is pretty amazing, and the hot tub's lovely, and I'm going to be making lots of use of that. So I'll take you for a look around now actually and show you a few bits, and then I'll pop in the clips of Bath, and then we'll catch you tomorrow maybe. So
yeah,
I don't know if this is going up as 1 vlog, 2 vlogs, 3 vlogs, whatever. So I'll say see you later for now, and see what happens. Never know. I don't know how people plan things, because we never know how long our vlogs are going to be or what's going to be in them until we start editing. So it's all a bit hit and miss, random, like us. But anyway, thanks for watching up this far, and I'll get on with the rest of it now. See you later. Bye. Right, so here we go. This is the steps leading up, and front door is here, but I'm not going to go in that way at the moment. Well, actually no, maybe I will. So this is the front door. You've got outdoor lights as well, which is good. So you come in the front door, and you've got a nice little bench here, a place to put your shoes and all your coats, and another shelf up there. It's really big. Squeaky front door. This is just a boiler cupboard. You've got your vacuum cleaner and stuff in there. Got a Henry. And then you come out of here, and this, as I say, please excuse the mess, because we've sort of just shoved everything everywhere. But we've got this sofa here, a nice big television, and some weirdo at the window. Yeah. Another sofa here, and another sofa here. Nice footstool. Then you've got, oh, there's the loonies coming. Oh, turn that television. There we go, right. So this is the table, which is for 8 people. Very nice extendable table. We've got a full-size fridge freezer. The coffee machine is ours because, as you know, Gary doesn't go anywhere without his coffee machine. And you've got various cupboards and things. Washing machine. Dishwasher, which is on, so I can't show you, but it's a full-size dishwasher. Double toaster, kettle and so on. And then you've got obviously the hob with your fan over the top. Microwave, another oven. Funnily enough, that's a wine cooler, but underneath an oven. I think that's a strange place to have it, but there you go. And then you've got double bins in here as well. So, and then you've got your centre island here, which is a mess, but then but the centre island, and you've got plenty of drawers and cupboards and everything down here. And on this side of the centre island, sorry, this tripod keeps going wobbly. You've got 2 bar stools, so you could sit there and have your breakfast in the morning. So I'll take you up this way now. There's a cupboard here with utility bits. Like there was a drying rack in there, but we've like the clothes horse, which we've put over there for now. We just brought them in for the night. Then you've got another cupboard here. Oh, that's the toy we've bought for Louis. On that, let me show you. Can't do it with one hand. Yeah, so we've some treats for him as well. Yeah, that's another cupboard there. Then come down to here, and this is the first of the bathroom. Where's, oh no, this is the family. I can't find the light. This is the family bathroom. As you can see, it's a bath with, you've got the waterfall shower, and you've got we like these cabinets here that you can put your light on. But also, which we think is quite cool, is you've got a mirror inside a mirror inside a mirror, which is quite cool. We've actually sort of moved things around, so we've got a bathroom each. This, coming off of this bathroom, is this bedroom, which is one of the twins. So it's a nice big twin bedroom. You've got a big wardrobe and drawers in there, and each room has got its own smart TV. Heated towel rail as well. Oh, I've turned the light off. Still getting used to where the lights are. So that's the first twin bedroom. So that's the first twin bedroom and the first bathroom. Then you come into here is a double bedroom, which is what my dad's in. And here is another bathroom, identical to the one that I'm about to show you. Let me go through here and show you. This is the other twin bedroom. Right, this is the other twin bedroom. And again, as I can show you in here, televisions. As I say, you've got wardrobe with space up the top, drawers. There's lots of sockets everywhere, which is good. Heating here as well, if you needed it. In there is an ensuite, which is identical to the one I'm about to show you, but that's like a Jack and Jill sort of door through to, from the twin bedroom through to the double, which, as I say, Dad's asleep, so I'm not going to show you. Right, so and then you come into here, which is the other double bedroom. So this is identical to Dad's. You've got cupboards either side, you've got the big double bed, wardrobe, lots of hanging space. Again, another smart TV. They're all smart TVs, so you can get all your YouTube and Disney Plus and Netflix and whatever. And then that goes through to this bathroom, which, as I say, this is identical to the one on the other side. Waterfall shower and handheld shower. And then you've got the same thing again with the mirror. That's got a mirror inside a mirror inside a mirror. Another big cupboard with lots of space in there. Heated towel rail. So this is really, really lovely. It's just really big, really spacious, and really nice. So there we go. Oh, it's got lovely beamed ceilings. And I bet Gary's going to be eating again.
No, I'm not. Just doing a bit of hairdressing.
Yeah.
Don't cut anymore.
So out here.
You'll show hit tip.
Yeah, go on then. So out here is the decked area. And it's a really big decked area. So this is the hot tub.
Show you half of it.
Right. There's the hot tub. I mean, I'm sure you all know what a hot tub is, but... And then it's got... When it gets dark, I don't think you can see it at the moment, but it's got different coloured lights. But that is a really nice hot tub. It's really lovely. It's quite big.
And it's really hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. But yeah, it's quite a big one. You see the size of Gary next to the hot tub. You can see how big it is. Yeah, and then, as I say, we've got the table and chairs. All very much in the woodlands. And then that's the side that leads you up to the front door. So yeah, very nice, really lovely lodge. So we're off to Bath today. It's a beautiful sunny day. Just spoken to the lady at reception and she's told us a few places that we could go and look at, like where they filmed Bridgerton and some other bits and pieces there. So by mistake, and it is a complete mistake, I went off to get ready and then thought, no, it's a nice sunny day, I'm going to change into my shorts and a top. And Gary had come in what he was wearing, and unbeknown to me, he then went off and thought, no, I'm going to go and change. And we've ended up both wearing a navy blue top, beige shorts, and we've both brought along a blue micro fleece that is matching.
Red knickers.
So we're both matching today, which wasn't intentional, and it's quite unnerving. I think we're spending too much time together.
Too much time?
Yeah.
Like 43 years.
Yeah, something like that. Right, well, anyway, we're going to the park and ride because she said that was the best thing to do, and take it from there. On the park and ride bus. Gary used his OAP bus pass. Concessionary pass. An old man.
That wasn't mine, I nicked it off some old boy.
Yeah, so here we are in our matching outfits. But yeah, we're in Bath. We're going to go and stop and have something to eat and drink now, and then have a wander around and see what we can find. So we've stopped for a coffee. Dad's shocked at the prices here.
Yes.
He doesn't get out much. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. In our matching tops.
Well, they're not totally matching.
Ooh. Right, so we've just stopped for a really nice bit of lunch in an Italian restaurant, and or a sort of cafe. And Dad's decided to have himself a nice big brandy, and he now can't really walk around too much. So yeah, so basically we decided to get on an open top bus tour, because that way he can see the city without having to walk, and we thought it would be pleasant as it's nice and sunny. So we'll take you along with us. So apparently this is where all the ladies of society used to walk and promenade. So Horatio Nelson resided in that house there. Tallest spire in Bath. This was the train station built by Brunel. And so you can't really see it, but apparently in the middle there is an obelisk, which is a sort of monument to King Fred. And they said, obviously we've never had a King Fred, and that's because he died at the age of 44 before coming to the throne after being hit by a royal tennis ball and dying. So there you go. It's in the middle of this park here. So I've got earphones in, listening to all the commentary, telling me all the history of Bath, really interesting. Gary doesn't want to put earphones in because it's funny like that.
Funny?
Yeah.
Funny. Doesn't like things stuck in his ears.
Doesn't like things stuck in his ears.
Well, he's checking out the veins.
Yeah. But he keeps talking to me and interrupting the narration. And then he gets all stroppy and I won't answer him.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's having bus rage. It's so hot sitting here. Dad will probably fall asleep in a minute. Intense sun today, which is lovely. Right, I'm determined to let you see this obelisk. Now I've told you about it. There we go. Yay! You can sort of see it. Little pussycat in the window. Such beautiful architecture here. This is known as the Circus, and each floor has a different type of column, different style from different eras. This is the Royal Crescent. Oh, apparently every front door is different.